Hey guys, welcome back to Shay Days. I'm super excited to show you guys my Italian-inspired meal prep. 4 days of breakfast, snack, and lunch. Some versatile options so you'll be feeling like you're eating something different each day. A lot of fruits, veggies, and I'll be honest, we got some carbs. But it's going to be delicious, so stay tuned and I'll show you guys the recipes. To make our pizza muffins, we are going to combine 2 1/4 teaspoons of active dry yeast to 1 cup of water along with 1 teaspoon of sugar. In a separate bowl, we are going to add 2.5 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. We're also going to combine that, and then once our yeast and water mixture becomes activated, we are going to add that into the dry mixture and just mix that together. So I like to make my pizza muffins from scratch. If you would like to just use regular like Pillsbury biscuit dough, you can use that as well. But if you're doing it this way, just put the lid on and set it on the counter for about an hour to rise. Next, we're going to make one of our spaghetti sauces. So this is going to be like a ground beef marinara cream cheese mixture. It is so good. So I like to get a lean pack of ground beef. I only use half of a big container for this recipe. And then I go ahead and season it with my favorite spices, which is Italian seasoning, garlic salt, onion powder, garlic powder if you have it, and then I think I also use some crushed red pepper for a little bit of extra heat, but really just use whatever seasonings you like to put on ground beef. Honestly, garlic, salt, and pepper is a great way to go as well. This recipe though is so good and so delicious. I highly recommend y'all try it. It's also great for a weeknight meal. It is also so simple to put together. It's one of my husband's favorites, and I really appreciate that he likes this one so much because it is so easy and quick and affordable to just throw together. So once the ground beef is fully cooked for the most part and there's not like a bunch of fat in there, since mine was pretty lean, it wasn't too bad, you go ahead and put in your big old jar of marinara sauce and just combine it all. I also add a bit of water to get all the good marinara sauce in the jar. And then you just throw a block of cream cheese in there. Y'all have to give this a try. Like, I swear, it tastes so good. Or if you have a recipe like this, let me know. And then I also like to add in some spinach. This is optional, but it's just another way to sneak veggies in there. Nobody knows it's in there, and it's delicious. I also had some spaghetti cooking while making the sauce, so of course you're just going to drain that out and add butter, and then we go ahead and make a bowl for the hubby because he's working hard, and this is his favorite dish. And don't mind my son, he's just upset because I walked somewhere without carrying him. So after our dough has risen a bit, we are going to separate them and get them into a greased muffin tin. I just use like pan spray. And then we're just going to separate them. If your hands get sticky and stuff, just like my son's, just go ahead and add some water to your hands and that'll help them not stick so much. But just do your best at trying to separate them evenly. And then we're not going to put these in the oven or anything quite yet. We are just going to cover them with a cloth and then let them proof for another 20 to 30 minutes. But no worries on that because we have other things to work on while we wait. I found these turkey pepperonis, and so we're going to chop those up to put as our toppings, but really just use any pizza toppings you like. And then we are also going to prep our Marry Me shrimp sauce. So basically just put some butter, vegetable oil in a pan and just fry those up for just, 3 to 4 minutes on each side. For seasonings, I use like garlic salt, paprika, onion powder, and of course crushed red peppers. Once the shrimp are done cooking, we are going to start making the sauce. So again, just add some butter and vegetable oil and some garlic to a pan along with, of course, crushed red peppers. And just let those toast up for just a couple minutes. And then I also added in some sun-dried tomatoes, just chop those up from a can. And then to make the sauce, we're going to combine half a cup of chicken broth and 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. And then we're also going to add in half a cup of Parmesan. I think I ended up adding like 2/3 cup just because I do like the sauce pretty thick and creamy like that. So just add in a little bit as you go to see the consistency you'd like. And then add in the shrimp when it's at the consistency you would like. And we are about done. And back at it with the pizza muffins. If you don't like scratch cooking, I am so sorry, but I just like things from scratch. I like to know what's going in my food. And here's me trying to make the circle indentions into the pizza muffins with a small cup, and it did not work well. So I just used my fingers and just made a hole basically inside of those, but you don't want to go all the way through the bottom. And then we're just going to top that off with some marinara and, of course, our toppings of the turkey, pepperoni, and mozzarella cheese. And then you'll put them in your oven at 425 for 15 to 20 minutes. And we are about done, you guys. Basically, last you just chop up your salad ingredients. I just shredded up basically some Brussels sprouts and other salad toppings like cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, and green olives. In this next part, guys, will show you guys my biggest fear of starting a YouTube cooking channel, which is the fact that I sometimes don't measure my food. I just throw it up in there and wait till it tastes good. So for our salad dressing, we are going to add extra virgin olive oil, Dijon mustard, some garlic salt, some Italian seasoning, lemon juice, honey, and garlic. Screw that lid on and shake it on up and add whatever you need it to make this taste good. I think I added some more olive oil. I didn't add nearly enough, along with some lemon juice, but honestly it ended up tasting a lot better than some store-bought dressing. So just give this a try and let me know what you guys put in your salad dressings. Now look at all that food we made. Well, I made. Y'all sat there and watched. But let's get to the best part, dishing it out. So we're going to dish out our pasta into the smaller section and then put our sausage, which is different for every other day, so we're not feeling like we're eating the same thing every single day. And then there was also tons of leftovers, so you can either put this sauce, especially the ground beef one, into the freezer or have it for leftovers for dinner, or somebody else in your house can eat it. And then for the salad, of course, just put all of the Brussels sprouts there. They've dispersed evenly, perfectly. And then, of course, your cucumbers and tomatoes, green olives, and a little bit of onions. And then I also had gotten kind of like a dried cranberry topping for a salad just to add that little crunch. And I added that on, I think, later. Next, onto dishing our snack, which is the pizza muffins and some fruit. I like to just have fruit washed and chopped and separated and ready for me to eat. It makes me want to eat it and a lot easier for me to eat it. And I mostly ate the fruit by itself. With the pizza muffins, it's filled me up just fine. I mean, I didn't eat the pizza muffins for breakfast, but I did have them a snack between lunch because the fruit did not hold me over. But if you have like maybe some oatmeal you want to make really quickly in the morning, or yogurt, and throw this fruit on top, that's a great option. The Italians put it on the side of a croissant. That's a great option too. A little bit too much carbs for me, but it is great just to have fruit washed and ready to eat, and you will be feeling great the rest of the day. So that is it, you guys, the delicious Italian-inspired meal prep. I really hope y'all give this a try. Let me know what you think. If you could also like and subscribe, I'll really appreciate it. But y'all have a great day. Alright, so this last part's mainly for my sister, Sky. Anybody else can scroll away. It's fine. But Sky, this is me eating my food. I told you I'd enjoy it. Yes, I'm in a boring cubicle, and eating yummy food is just an additional part of how I enjoy my day and get through it. Because I don't know how I would get through it without good food. So, you happy, Sky? Thanks. Bye.